Okay, hello, greetings and welcome to Halloween in Eorzea. I'm Sakana, this is Iamir, and yeah, so we're doing the Halloween event now. This opened up today or yesterday, and yeah, thought I'd get myself a decent backdrop for the beginning, and show you what this year's Halloween event is. It's different every year, so I wouldn't know who that was. But yeah, do come join me. Let's get going. So I'm still in Udar because that is where the next where the next oh god, why am I struggling? Main scenario quest, that's the word. Next main scenario quest is in Horizon off Uldar. So how very scary of you ladies. I do love the decorations they put out in for Halloween, but I need to remember where the actual quest is. So I believe it is in what's the word? Oh, that's cute. Cute outfit. Yes. Think. Okay. I believe it is in Limsa. So I'm going to head to Limsa. So yeah, just doing a bit of special edition for Halloween. God, I am really struggling to talk today. But well, forwards ever on. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed my singing. And here we're at Limsa. Cool. To the Drowning Wench, I think. If it's not here, I'm going to have to look it up, because I honestly can't remember at this point. I haven't done it yet on my main, so which I've been doing a lot on my main lately. I've been trying to get to a point where I can heal in dungeons again. As you know, I do struggle with healing, sort of panic attacks and that sort of thing. Okay, you seem to be part of it. Hello there, Pumpkin. Enjoying the festivities, I hope. Is there anything you'd like to know? Just ask away. As our name suggests, we are a troupe of entertainers who travel the length and breadth of the land, our mission turning frowns upside down. This time of year typically finds us in Eorzea to help the people celebrate All Saints' Wake. We've prepared this year's attraction in the verdant Gridania. Should have guessed. The last one I was going to look in. Why not cast aside your daily grind of adventurer a while and join the festivities? Okie dokie. I should have gone to Gridania. It was in Gridania last time, so I should really have thought that through. But I do love the pumpkins, look at them. So many pumpkins! They just look fantastic. Get some things that I might use as a thumbnail. I want all this as decoration. I know that these little ghosts are what you're getting this year. Oh, hang on, that one's huge. Okay, gotta have a look. Whoa! Hello. You're a big boy, aren't you? Looks great. Hi. Hello. Go. Let's head to Gridania then. Sorry for the round trip getting there. I'll probably edit this all down. You know, my faffing at the beginning will probably disappear, so if you hear me referring to faffing but didn't see any faffing, I didn't faff. I didn't faff at all. It was silky smooth, the beginning of this episode. But yes, been a busy old day. Nope, I'm not going to chop off your head. Gridania, here we go. And where is it? Also, you will have noticed, because I know I'm going to put it in because I can't leave off the opportunity, I'm going to be using the editing software, the SHAREfactory that I use to edit these. Have some themes, so I'm going to be using the Halloween theme. Hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, may I point you towards my other Let's Plays? I've got a Bloodborne one going. I have a Diablo one, which only has one episode at the moment. And I have a special series, which is my wife playing Friday the 13th. Which is quite the difference. So yeah, it's basically my wife playing as we chat and shoot the breeze and laugh at various mistakes. The first episode has a belter of one because I end up referring to the episode as me playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's sort of like, nope. Got mixed up with the F's. Final and Friday ended up being one and the same to me. But yes. So. Come on! Load! Yeah. Here we go. Ah, look at all the people. All come for Halloween. Last Halloween you got a werewolf costume. Shame I don't have it this year, but you know, I ain't shelling out money for it, that's for certain. What a peculiar customer. Absolutely perfect for a marvellous mask. Oh, that's your real face, is it? Well then, carry on. You cheeky bugger! You cheeky bugger! Good lord, what's... Oh, here we go. I think it's this guy. Here we go. The Sinister Soi. Ah, a fellow adventurer. If you have a moment, I could use your help investigating a suspicious incident. Potential incident. Well, something that's generously suspicious. Have you heard of the Continental Circus? I mean the group of performers in the amphitheatre over there. unfailingly appear in Eorzea they unfailingly appear in Eorzea every All Saints Wake. However, just between you and me, there aren't truly performers at all. Not in the traditional sense. In fact, they are, and try to remain calmed, fell fiends in disguise, imps and tricksters and the like, you see. Now, the Adventurers Guild policy on the matter is to live and let revel as long as they don't get up to anything too evil. But I have reason to suspect they're plotting something truly diabolical for this year's festivities. The troupe has been inviting folk to a certain manor, obviously, ostensibly for a marvellous masquerade, in the spirit of All Saints Wake. But I have been keeping constant watch and ever alert for signs of villainy, and the whispers of passers-by tell a different story. I've even heard that some who entered have yet to return. Personally, I feel that whisking the citizenry away into the night is a spot of mischief too far. And I'm sure you agree that something should be done. Before harm comes to unsuspecting revellers, we need to find out what the troupe is really up to, by feigning interest in the party. The impresario seems to have realised that I'm investigating the circus. I can't imagine how. Regardless, he would now know that I have ulterior motives. So, you must go alone and then report back to me. I'll try to dig up additional information on the missing persons in the meantime. Okay. So going to a masquerade ball. Oh, well done. Nice try anyway. Someone playing the Harry Potter theme. Oh my, is that an adventure I spy? I do hope you're having a properly dreadful All Saints Wake. You're not? Dear dear, that simply will not do. But dry your tears, for the wake is still young, and there are many frights yet to come. I'm certain we can... That music's actually starting to put me off slightly. It's well done, but it's that noise in my ears just making it a little bit more difficult to read. I'm certain we can make room at our marvellous masquerade for such an illustrious adventurer as yourself. Yes, a masquerade where the guest don guises both fearsome and frightful, and dance as long as they dare. Does that not sound charmingly reminiscent of the night of devilry in fairy tales? Oh, to revel in such ghoulish delights, to join the madness in the streets, to see the palest of pumpkin heads lead a magnificent medley of fiends. It has been so long since the coming of the last true night. How I curse each year wasted in the grand God's absence. The great God's absence. Pardon me, I simply adore the idea of authentic celebration, and though the circus does its best each year, All Saints Wake, we lack the manpower to truly impart the thrill of the season the realm over. What we do not lack, though, are frightfully abandoned mansions of for our masquerade. Why, there are even rumours that its furnishings, with no master to serve, have taken on lives of their own and hold baleful banquets in the darkness of the night. Aren't you dying to attend? I do have a few dozen guises I've been working on. What about the rumours that those who enter never return? I'm going to go with the guises, I think. How splendid. In that case, you will no doubt want to join the masquerade forthwith. Do mind your surroundings when you enter the manor, though. Its corridors are labyrinthine, and who knows what frights lie in store. Regardless, I'm sure you'll have an absolutely spine-tingling time. Yes, and when mortal terror is at its zenith, the night of devilry shall return at long last. Oh, that? Merely a new slogan for the Continental Circus, of course, to help revellers get in the spirit and such. Now, off you go. Why do I feel as if I'm being watched? Surely no one is aware of our true intentions this time. Psst. I'm watching you. Ooh. Whispers seem to emanate from somewhere nearby. Okay. Looks like people are having fun. Over here! Whoa! Voice continues its verdant attempt to sound spooky as it moves forward towards the whistling miller. Okay. Delighted to be alive at last, aren't we, little ones? Fear not, they mean you no harm. Now, didn't you two have something to tell our friend here? Hee hee hee. Little Yang. You should have seen your face. It was hilarious. We went boo, and your eyes got huge, and you know, now that you mention it, I don't actually remember what we came here to talk to you about. The plot, the evil one. The one that involves being loud and irritating in the mansion. Oh, yin and yang. Oh, right. So the other day, when I was sitting in the foyer being decorative, which is the same thing I did every day back before I could move, come to think of it, I saw a mama carrying a little girl away to the darkest depths of the mansion. I could hardly believe my eye holes. Suspicious, right? And horrifying. But I couldn't do anything about it, on account of having no mouth to scream with. I mean, I had a mouth, but it didn't do anything. Me being frippery and all. Anyway, that's where the lady with the hideous pumpkin on her head came along and imbued me with life. Please stop talking. You'll get us both turned back into objects d'art. Right, so what the matters is that we begin keeping an eye on the impresario. And wouldn't you know it, he's plotting something. As you are aware, the Continental Circus is luring people to the mansion for a masquerade. Once there, the guests have been kidnapped and turned into jack-o'-lanterns to inspire terror. With enough terrified victims, the troupe will be able to usher in the Night of Devilry. It's a nuisance, honestly. I've resigned myself to the fact that I'll have to go out of my way to deal with this. If you want to put a stop to impresario's plans, I can help. Me too, me too. I thought that poor little girl being turned into a pumpkin and stuck in a corner is enough to send chills down my seam. It would be terrible, dreadful, the greatest travesty this world has ever seen. So you'll be keeping it from happening, right? Amazing, I knew we could count on you. Well, not really. I suppose since I just met you a few months ago, but you seemed nice. Anyway, we'll head back to the mansion and meet you there. Okie dokie. Hee. They certainly are enjoying themselves. The joy of conversation is a novelty to them, though to you it may be unworthy of remark. Yeah, my character don't say much. So I need to report to Adventure. Okay. That just looked weird. But yeah, there's so many people here that can't render them all. Did you glean anything of the impresario's master plan? Witness saw a mama absconding with a little girl. That must be the Makote child who was reported missing. I inquired with the Wood Whalers as to where they have been any suspicious incidents of late, and it seems that they have been searching for one Marita at the request of her family. The situation is already far worse than I feared. We must locate the child at once before any harm befalls her. I will report what you discovered to the Wood Whalers and prepare to lead a raid on the mansion. In the meantime, you ought to disguise yourself and infiltrate the masquerade. See if you can discern where the girl is being held. My thanks. I've seen the general guys escort folk to the manor, so once your chosen costume is in place, you should be able to convince him to let you inside. Oh, another reveller ready to draw on the marvelous masquerade. Okay. Straight in then. Music school. Whee! So, I actually know this place, and you will... Whoa, hello. Whoa. Okay, that's people's. Good to know. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, you're peoples too. Good. I don't actually have a costume. I wonder where the costumes come from. I like the decorations though, that's cool. Oh, here we go. I love having all these people around. Ian doesn't care for the noise, and there's the whole horrendous kidnapping plot and all, but it's fun to see the place so lively. Took you long enough. I'm not sure how much more of this revelry I can endure. Oh wow, you're here already. I've been so busy reveling this that the time just flew by. Do you see what I put up with? Regardless, we should seek out the malevolent mummers and try to get some information on where they are keeping her. Pray that she hasn't already been turned into a pumpkin. We'll be here for moons. I doubt the mummers will tell us what we need to know if we ask politely, so we'll need to employ a bit of deception. Fortunately, I came up with a plan during the ample time you left me to think. They should be more willing to speak to one of their own, namely a fiend, so we'll need to turn you into one. Okay. I bet you were wondering how we'll make you into a monster. You are, aren't you? Well, see, our very close friend of the festive pumpkin head has all sorts of powers, all sorts, and we ask to borrow one or two or three. Indeed. Oh, excuse me. 1 moment, please. Oh, that's better. Hardly professional, but there we go. Indeed, the powers we have will allow us to transfigure your appearance just as the members of the troops do, albeit temporarily. Go ahead and adjust to the idea of your visage becoming a horribly reconfigured, and when you're ready, let me know and I'll explain the plan in detail. Perilous ploy. That was fast. Are you eager to part with your current visage? Maybe the pink shirt, but anyway, I suppose I can see why. Cheeky bugger. In any case, you'll need to turn yourself into one or of the 3 types of fiend to attempt to adequately blend in to the Continental Circus. To blend in with the Continental Circus members, I've observed sulking about the manor. According to decorative eyewitnesses, the mummers currently on duty are in truth large winged single-eyed creatures. I assume that gives you a decent idea of what we're dealing with. All 3 mummers are currently on the ground floor, so you should have little trouble finding them. Now, all that's left to do is to get you transfigured. As you can see, some of my fellows are so taken with the idea that they have already donned the appearances of their favourite All Saints Wake fiends. You need only speak to whichever has given herself the form you seek, and she will weave the magics for you with boisterous enthusiasm, I'm sure. Okay, So I'm going to become an Araman. Big eye, flappy wings, that sounds like what I'm looking for. Feast your two tiny peepers on my giant eyeball. Isn't it ghastly? It's just so big and round. Don't you want one? The action Tricksome Treat will become available on the pet bar once you're transfigured. Cast Tricksome Treat on malevolent mummers to startle them. Okay. Let's see. Oop. No one there. Oh, a malevolent mama. Not sure about malevolent, but... Hi. Anyway. Boom. Ah! A fiend! Oh wait, I'm also a fiend. Phew, don't startle me like that. You made me forget who I am. And where we put that pumpkin, drat. Ah well, that's what the memo is for. Hmm? Who else we got? Who else we got? Let's go this way. So I can actually... Okay, that explains a lot. That sends me down, so I don't want to go there. Why? What big footprints you've got? Festive, but not quite my cup of tea. Room 201, room 201, room 201. What? Honestly, can't you just greet me like a normal agent of evil? Now I'm going to have to spend the whole patrol trying to remember what room we put the memo in. Okay, so there's a memo in room 201. Interesting. That's somewhat disturbing. Anyway, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. Room 06. So it says the room number. I see. That makes sense. Anyone else? Room 05. 3. Probably means it's upstairs in the first room we come to. But I need to find one more person. One more person. That's one big pumpkin. Searching. Fast forward while searching. we are. Well, you're a handsome fellow. Huh? What the? Oh, it's you. Why exactly aren't you guarding the memo? I need to be about finding our next victim. And mark my words, there will be 7 hells to play if I hear that some interloper has walked off with our guest turning pumpkin in the meantime. Cool. Looks like I found what I needed. If you're done, let us remove that transformation for you. You wouldn't want to get your face to get stuck like that, would you? What did you learn? Aha! I knew my plan would work. We've got you now, you rowdy little... Ahem. Let's review the information you've collected. Yes, wait. What information? Oh, Sokana, when did you get back? Hi. Ooh, cookie. I like cookies. Cool. Looks like there's more to do, but I don't want to record for too long, because I got another video I'd like to record. So, with that, let's get a proper backdrop, shall we? That'll do. That'll do nicely. Right. So, thank you very much for joining me for a little bit of Halloween fun in Final Fantasy XIV. I've been Sorkana, this has been Eomare, and we will see you in the next horrifying episode. So, ta-ra!